Hey, welcome to Bob TV. I'm going to be quick. Look, here's the whole deal. Tom Perez is now the DNC chair. Oh, my God. Oh. That was the last straw of the Democratic Party, and I just did a video about that. And sometimes I ain't got time to put no intro and outro on this thing. I just got to get to it. What does that mean? Don't mean nothing, because we know what was going to happen. We knew that the DNC, the problem with the Democratic Party is they don't listen to the people, they listen to their donors. They're no different from the freaking Republicans, and don't you dare think they are, because they used to do great things for us. See, there was a time when the Republicans did more for the people than the Democrats did for the people. Then that switched. Now it seems like both of them are going in the same direction. Both of them are corporate, money hungry, corporate centric, leaning to the donor, kiss up to the donor, do anything for the donor at the expense of the people. They will railroad you and vote against your best interests for their own pocket and their own future outside of their office to sit on some board and get some kind of big check and leave you alone. Now, genuinely, most people go into office to really go into office to make a difference, but for somehow, some way, if their mind is not right and their heart is not set and settled, they're easy to be swayed by the mucho dinero, the dollar bill, y'all. And in Washington, D.C., cash rules everything around them. They don't give a crap about you once they get that donor money. There's not a real struggle. I don't know what is going on with these politicians. They're lock stock because they don't want to go against the grain, because that means their career could be over. And here's the fact. Most of them get a six-figure check after they're out of office. So they're set for life. You, on the other hand, no can do. You're not set at all. And this is why we got to fight back, because we put too many people in office who say they're not going to vote against our best interests. And in time, may not happen right away, in time, they do. Per President Obama. I fought hard to get him in office. And in the second term, after he got beat down in 2010, he started to kiss up to the Republicans now because he lost his power. He lost the House. It's kind of similar to what Trump has right now. He has the majority in everywhere, but if he loses that, he'll start cowering down to the Democrats. The problem is the Democrats are going to vote leaning his way because he represents the power structure that they're sold out to. Now, let me hurry up. I don't have that much time. What happens now? This Keith Ellison being the deputy, whatever, that's just a bone to try to pimp you and sway you. It's a little fake worm on a hook. Man, look, if I'm a fish, if I'm going to die, give me a real worm. I don't want to die with no fake worms. Let me get some blood, some gushy stuff, something. If you're going to be a fish, be a smart one. Smell it. It's rubber, man. It's not a real worm. Now, here's my deal. What do we do now? Tom Perez is the DNC. Handpicked by Obama, by Biden, phone calls to everybody, and all of them went that way. Nothing's going to change in the party, man. The party is dead. They are Republicans in a blue dress. They're no different. They vote Republican, they lean toward Republican, yet try to put on this fake resistance, and they just doing that to keep you at bay, to keep you hanging, dangling over the meat, over the worm hook, hoping that you bite. Well, 13 million decided they're not going to bite no more at the primaries at the convention of the DNC in Philly. After this mess, another 13 are going to leave this year, and another 20 million is going to leave in 2018, and I don't know how many are going to leave in 2020 because the Democratic Party refused to go left. They're saying, Bernie Sanders, we control this thing. We're not going to let you get in, and we're not going to let you change the party. And I'm like, Jimmy Dore, when you going to get some guts and some balls, man, and realize that they pimping your behind, and you are not going to change that party. You're going to change with them. And you need to go listen to your tapes, man, and listen to your talking points on Russia and all this stuff. You can keep saying what the real American people wants to do is they want to have health care. They want to, yeah, we do. But they're not going to do it. And ain't no way you think, and you keep thinking that that's going to happen to you, makes me think you got dementia, man. You got to get your head out your behind. You're the reason why this country is going to go to hell in a handbasket. Why? Because you refuse to let that dead corpse of a party go and birth something different. When you going to become Abraham Lincoln, man? When you going to stop being a run-of-the-mill politician and be a real leader? Most of the people don't remember the senators in history and what they've done to change anything. They remember presidents. They remember real leaders. When you going to when you going to just let that establishment go, man? Let that party go. They're not going to change. And they're letting you know they're not going to change when they cram Hillary down our throat and when they cram Perez down our throat. They're saying there will be no revolution. He even said it. There will be no revolution. Spitting in your face and spitting in your supporters' face. Yet your supporters saying, nah, Doc, there's going to be a revolution, but we're just not going to do it in the Democratic Party. If you want to hold on to that party, if you want to punk out and be their lapdog and kiss their behind Bernie Sanders to get some kind of prestige, if you want to suck up to party and pick party over people, you do it by yourself. We ain't doing it. And there's nothing you can say our revolution is nothing but crap. It's nothing but crap. It's still part of the Democratic Party. And the Democratic Party just letting you know that you can develop our revolution all you want. It's no different from the Rainbow Coalition or anything else that came out as a renegade party in a party. You're going to end up dying trying to hold on that. I seen the movie Weekend at Bernie's, man. This seemed like whole year Bernie's. But instead of you being Bernie, the Democratic Party is being Bernie. You're trying to hold up Bernie as if he's not dead. And you're trying to get us to help you do it. And we're not going to do it, Doc. Cut your ties. Leave them alone. Or your reputation is going to continue to die. And I'm here to let you know, you may be the most popular senator in the Democratic Party, but you're declining with progressives because you're showing yourself to be a sheepdog, a lapdog, trying to reel people into the party, and the real people saying, no, Doc, they already signified they're not changing, and we're not going to let them continue to abuse us and neglect us. They've done it twice now, Doc. Twice. Now, I wasn't into it. I've been left. I'm done. I vote people. I don't vote party. Will I vote for a progressive in the Democratic Party? Sure. But if I find a real progressive in another party, I will vote him over your progressive. Will that mean a Republican win? Yep. Because I'm not going to vote another Republican in. What's the difference? Just because you put on the name progressive and you vote the way of Republican don't make you progressive. I don't see no difference from the Democratic Party and the Republican Party right now, except the color blue and the initials DNC. Both of them are corporate-centric knuckleheads selling out the people for the sake of the high donor dollar, and you're helping them. You need to take your movement and leave. But forget it, because you've taught us that this is more than a man. This has to be a real movement outside of a man. And we're taking your advice. We're gone. We're not coming back, and there's nothing you can say or no platform or whatever to turn us around. If Tom Perez and the DNC all bow down to your allegiance, still not going to go your way, because we know they're going to turn around and stab you in the back like Caesar and take over. We're not going to fall for it. We're looking for a real progressive leader. And if you're not going to be it, then, hate to say it, we wipe our hands. There's people like Jill Stein, Jamo Baraka. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that's fighting progressive. And I'd rather vote in Sam Ronan as president than any one of these knuckleheads that's planning on running office in the DNC. Now, I'm Bob TV. I'm out. The Democratic Party is dead, people. It's time for progressives to take off their party hats, as I said before, and become a voting bloc. Parties are what's killing us. Take off the freaking party hats. Come over here to the green side. Come over here to the Red Today. Come over here to the Progressive Party. No, stop. No coming over. Everybody come together as one and join a unit. Join a voting bloc. Peace. I'm out.